My beautiful Aqua gang. What to do, you guys? It's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a general message for my beautiful Aquarian souls, my Aqua soul family. I hope you guys are doing super fantastic. Holy angels and spirit guides, please come through. Give us exactly what it is that we need to know. In addition to all that has already shown for us, there's quite a bit to unpack here. For my beautiful Aqua energy, my Aquarian, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. The messages are in fact general, guys, okay? Take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't force anything to fit. If you're a cross-watcher and you happen to be dealing with an Aquarian, you're also welcome here. Just place yourself where you belong in the storylines. And you also don't force anything to fit. Now, just very quickly, before we jump all the way in, please take a moment. Click the like button, guys. That's how people find us. That's how they know that we exist on this platform. It is how we grow, and that is how you can energetically donate to the channel if that's something that you wish to do, and I appreciate you for it. Also, leave me a comment down below. Well, hey girl, hey. Say what's up, okay? Put your birthdays down there as well. If you want to add to the message, or if you want to share some things about the messages that come out, or whatever kind of discourse you all want to have down below, feel free. It's free reign, baby. I love to see it. Do it. Also, last but not least, if you have not already made it official, we would love to have you join the family. Please do. Click that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload on the channel. Beautiful. Now, drum roll. Somebody is definitely contemplating risking it all right now. And by risking it all, I mean like risking their ego, risking their pride, risking even their self-esteem is on the chopping block right now. It's all up for grabs. It's a huge risk in this person's opinion to be running back toward you because they don't really have a strategy. Okay? This is supposed to be past energy, but that's how I heard that very first card, Knight of Swords. So it's very much so giving air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It also signifies the mood in which this person feels you might be in, or the climate rather, that this relationship is currently in. Air, right? It can just be a nice little brisk air, right? Like a spring evening sort of air. Or it can be a motherfucking tsunami, right? It can be a windstorm out this bitch if you need it to be. So I get this person kind of going back and forth about whether or not, like, where you are, right? Like what your temperature is. That would give them more confidence in terms of coming towards this. Now, in terms of the past energy, we have this person not really reading the room. This person not really learning this energy correctly, meaning you. I do get that this person absolutely has feelings for you, but I believe that this person allowed their idea of you having more feelings to get in the way, or their idea of how strong your feelings were. The strength of your feelings is something that they are relearning. They're absolutely learning that even if I love you, even if I want to give you the world, even if I want to sit on a rainbow with you and watch the sunrise and watch our offspring and build a house and build roots, plant roots and grow with you, even if I said I wanted all of that, right? Maturing is understanding that that can change at the flick of a wrist, that can change overnight, that can change according to how you are showing up. And I just believe that this person, because they felt this 10 of Cups from you, that they just thought it was a constant. Okay. So you have somebody quite confused now in terms of where you stand. They're trying to read the room, but they can't. So either you are uneasy to read, or because you're not around, they can't gauge what's going on with you. We then have the 7 of Cups as well as the Queen of Pentacles. So there's something about you that makes this person believe that you feel rather confident about where things are going, that you could take it or leave it. They kind of feel like you're viewing this more like it was an option, not necessarily the end all be all. And they got really comfortable in thinking that they were the only one, top dog, main one, the main attraction. 10 of Cups is a union. We're together. happily ever after, right? Once you hear happily ever after in a story, normally it goes the end, right? In terms of we just lived happily ever after, and that's the end of the story because everything was all well. All well was in the land. And they just kept living and living and living and living and living and living exactly as it has been and exactly as it would be. And someone can get very comfortable in that energy, especially if this is consistently what's being shown or given to them. You are learning them something else. They're getting a different side of you. Perhaps there's a cold front occurring. It goes from very decisive to quickly indecision. So they either feel like you don't know how you feel about them or what it is that you want from this, or they feel as if you used to know, you used to be very decisive. Knight of Swords, right? Going towards this full speed ahead. And now you're questioning everything, or now you're exercising your options, or now it is more prevalent to this person. They are enlightened to the fact that you actually have options. That wasn't even a thought in their mind because of the Ten of Cups. Now, the Queen of Wands specifically is very confident. This is how this person is viewing you. They're viewing you as someone who's magnetic. They are viewing you as someone who can have whoever they want. They may be curious and worried slightly, okay, about whether or not they have been replaced yet, just depending on how far off this has been disconnected. You're not budging. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, they feel like you're in the light and they're in the dark. They don't know where they're going. They wish they knew which direction to go or which way to lead themselves. They got so comfortable with the way things used to be, but now you're expecting something different from them. This is their words, not mine. And they don't know how to navigate this. Okay. They are quite insecure about how to fix this. Maybe in the past, it was easy to reconcile with you. It was easy to just apologize, but now you're wanting more. Your standards are higher. It's enough of just the apologies. You're expecting something else. This is their energy saying this, right? Like they need to do more. What they used to be able to do to reconcile with you in the past is no longer working. In fact, it's leading you further and further away from this situation, this relationship. So over here in the near future, we have the Strength card. That's Leo energy. We have the Two of Wands, more fire energy. And then we have those Two of Cups, right? So they're not panicking just yet, but I do get them kind of kicking themselves about getting so comfortable or being so sure that even if they did this thing, it's sort of giving the energy of I'll do it and apologize for it later. And whatever this is that they've done, they're not getting a chance to apologize for it later. It's not really turning out the way that they thought it would be. They need another plan. They need another action plan. Two of Wands. They're absolutely stating feelings and emotions of love for you, okay? And I get that the panic is setting in because sometimes when people think that, oh, we're in love, or if we've been together, if we're in a union, if I feel like I have it locked down, then they start playing, you know? Or they began to really do things that signify that they don't think that you can go anywhere, that they don't think that things can change, that they don't feel as if this story could end a different way. And now this is something that is coming to this person's attention. Very prevalent within their energy. Now with the Strength card here, I do see this person confidently coming towards you, but I don't get that that is their energy internally. I don't. I get them being very worried, in fact. Potentially even having sleepless nights. Yeah, they feel like you're a different person. Or they just feel as if this is a side of you that they never knew you had. Right? With this Strength card. Two different sides. Person could feel like you're being a bit harsh. Okay, based on their expectation of how you would have reacted. They feel like you're being harsh. Yeah, see, look at this little lamb down here below. I don't know. I don't know. Something about that lamb down there makes me feel like you're soft-spoken, or you have been. You didn't feel the need to explain every little thing to this person about how you're feeling. If I explained it once, I should not have to explain myself again. But they took that as you being sheepish, like cowardice, or just quiet, kind of passive. And now they're seeing they're learning a different side of you. Page of Pentacles is a student. This is somebody who is getting schooled. You have this person in motherfucking class. They're learning the real. They're learning the real. Okay. You're not a lamb. In fact, you can be a motherfucking lion if you want to. I don't get this person viewing you as overreacting. I just get them viewing it as like, damn, I never saw this coming. They're flabbergasted at either how distant and detached you're acting, or if you're speaking to them in a certain way. A lion can bite your fucking head off, like I said. It's something about your approach. It's something about your energy that's rather shocking to this person. They are reading the room very intently now, right? It's like this shift or this new version of yourself that they feel like you're showing up as. They absolutely know that they're in danger. They can just feel it. We have the wheel under this Eight of Cups. So they may feel like this is karma. This is their karma. That now they finally want to show up correctly, but you might actually be done. Like too little too late sort of thing. Oh my gosh. Yeah. You feel withdrawn. The ironic thing about that is the more you withdraw from this person, the more attracted they are to you. Queen of Wands or King, gender doesn't matter, is a very magnetic energy. The sexier you are, the more attractive you are. It's forcing this person to not only learn that shit can change with you, it's also forcing them to see that, yeah, it doesn't matter if I give you the 10 of Cups. My worth, you seeing my worth should never go out the window, right? Like, it's like that. They don't want to be a figment of your past. So they haven't panicked yet, but I do hear it. And with the Two of Cups showing up here, it's like the 10 of Cups is definitely that union. It's romantic love. And the Two of Cups also can be signified as romantic love. But I get this person reminiscing, right? If you look at this figure kind of staring adrift, staring out the window, kind of reminiscing about, yes, the romantic parts of this relationship, but also just the comforting parts, right? The parts that felt safe, that felt like home, the friendship that the two of you may have built, telling jokes, right? Laughing until your sides hurt, you know, that sort of thing, having fun. I get them kind of reminiscing about the relationship as a whole, and then intertwining that with the fact that that might all be gone. There's a tinge of remorse in there, if I'm honest. But sometimes people wait until it's too fucking late. Why are you waiting until Aquarius is almost out the motherfucking door? You're like, bitch, I am out the door. Okay. I'm just saying. Why are you waiting until somebody is wholeheartedly walking away, giving you their ass to kiss and asking you how it looks while they do it? Why are you waiting until then to recognize how good you had it? You see what I'm saying? We have Snake Charmer. Turn a situation to your advantage. It also says you'll win against your enemy and 2 steps ahead. I don't think that you view this person as your enemy, but I do feel like this person did some things to make you wonder, like, whose team are you on, bitch? Like, if you're going to be about yourself, then I probably should be about myself too. Really making you second guess if the two of you were on the same team, sort of thing. They are acknowledging that here, right? That they took advantage of your emotions or your love for them multiple times. So they might absolutely view this as you being 20,000 million steps ahead of them. We have direction. So this is what they are searching for. And the Two of Wands is also a signifier of someone looking for a pathway forward, the right direction, trying to see which way to go, which way will be victorious, right? They don't have any room for error. For some of you, you're still not having it, but they're still going to try this, you see. This is a ridiculous aha moment going on here. This is somebody who is realizing the capacity to which you hold emotionally. So I get them planning. Anytime crystals hit the table, that is double confirmation. I absolutely get them planning. Now, they may be attempting to try and protect some versions of this ego or this pride that I don't recommend it, ma'am, sir, Empress. You're going to have to go no holds barred. You're going to have to risk it all if you're going to try to get this point across to Aquarius. So, yeah, I see them trying to think of a strategy that will allow them to preserve themselves, that will allow them to get their point across, but yet at the same time be protected if they get rejected. Their thoughts. On one hand, we have them saying, no one has ever made me feel the way that you do. You are irreplaceable. Duh. We have multiple people here in this card, by the way. And I don't know if this is this person that they have gone out and tried to date. And now they're seeing like, damn, like I really effed that up. We also have dying love. I was trying to remain hopeful, but I feel you slipping away. Yeah. Yep. They're going to try to revive this. They're going to try to catch you before you make it to the sun. The sun is happiness, right? It's abundance. It's your bliss. It's not that they're trying to keep you away from it. They want to be a part of it. They don't want you to just leave them behind, sort of thing. Yeah, you see that other cup there floating in the water? One of those cups is burnt. So for me, that feels like burning the past, right? They absolutely know that they have to transform, that things will never be the same. So in order for them to have you back, or even get you to slow down a little bit so that they can pull themselves out of this abyss and catch up to you, there would have to be a complete transformation in order to do that. And then they would have to be on their game to be able to keep up with you towards the sun. They see that you are wholeheartedly going towards that sun. You're not turning back around. So they can either keep up or get left. So they may feel a lot of pressure. That's none of your business. Who the fuck cares? You know what I'm saying? I heard that. Well, I'm just saying, who the fuck cares? Depending on how long you've been dealing with this person, they've had a lot of time. You know, it's crunch time now. You see your pathway forward. You see which direction you're going in. And you're not stopping for them. Damn. This is one of their greatest fears, okay? So that they do something to break the trust. For some of you, it is an undeniable betrayal, even though we don't see that Ten of Swords out here. I can feel that on the energy of this card. And for others of you, it's the sentiment of that energy that I mentioned earlier, which is like doing shit to make you second guess if we're playing for the same team. If we are a team, like, are you my partner like in this, or are you my opponent? Are you a op or nah? They're hoping that they can come back from that it's not too far gone, right? Like that the trust is not broken. Absolutely strategizing. I'm coming up with a plan and an offer you can't refuse. Yeah. 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 I can see that. I can definitely see that. Double life. I'm living a double life, and I'm a different person in each. This person feels like you have two sides, right? Duality. And they would be right in saying so. That doesn't mean that you're living a double life. They're being taught, you guys. You're schooling them. Yeah, the sweet part of me, the part of me that you get all depends on you, how you show up, how you've shown up. Yeah, I get them learning that lesson, and it's a tough one, right? Because if you do decide to reject this person, they only have themselves to blame. We have desperate. I need answers. Please talk to me. I'm going mad trying to understand. Exactly. Schooling the fuck out of this person. Ciao. Ciao. Let's see here. Give me a little insight in terms of their thought processes as they approach. Their thoughts as they approach. Shadow side, you made me realize my flaws. Yeah, you are schooling this person about you and about themselves, right? Also about soulmates, right? It doesn't matter. Even if you're a soulmate, you could still get left the fuck behind. Newsflash. Newsflash. I felt like you didn't care. And I feel like this is this person tapping into your energy, right? Understanding the habits that they've shown up with. I don't know if we will ever change, right? So here's the thing. They are on the path of changing. They are, for sure. They are. I do get this person bouncing back and forth in their mind if they will succeed at that, right? Because the slightest fuck up, they will be left behind. There is a danger here. This is the last hurrah for those of you who do give this person a chance, right? It's the last chance. It's the last dance. Before that wheel starts to turning otherwise. Now, with shadow side showing up, this person may have other things that they need to unpack, unfold, and heal from in order to catch up with you, right? There may be some karmic debts on their ass, just depending on how they have been in their past. That will also create delays. I wish this never happened. Exactly. Because here's the thing. If they don't straighten up and fly right, they are going to get left behind. Left to think about this, left to contemplate this relationship, think about this relationship, go over and over and over and over in their head about how it got here, what I did, what I could have done, what I didn't do, what they are doing with somebody else forever, bitch, forever. You get to ruminate over this for the rest of your life. Yikes. I'm struggling to find the right path, right? So it's like they're absolutely going to do this. They're strategizing. They're absolutely attempting to come in and show you something, right? Show you something good. Show you the better sides of them. Show you this new version of themselves for those of them who have transformed by the time they come back around. But it feels like a gamble, right? Knight of Swords. It feels like they have no footing and no backing in doing this. It's a time crunch as well, so they don't really feel like they have time to think. All they can do is move. But there is a fear that they will fuck up along the way, and they absolutely know that they have no more room for that. Lots of anxiety in this person's energy. Lots of anxiety. So we have desire. They absolutely miss you. They miss the chemistry. They miss the sexual attraction that the two of you had. Even if you've never been sexually intimate with this person, they miss being near you. They miss your scent. They miss talking to you. They absolutely would like to go there with you. They would. They would. They would. If you have been sexually intimate with this person, they are definitely fantasizing about you and absolutely sick to their fucking stomach thinking about you with anybody else. And if you have not made it that far with this person, then they are gagged at the fact that it might never happen. Lots of anxiety for sure. Do I take that? No? Okay. Triggers. Okay. So this has definitely triggered not only an awakening, but a full-blown overhaul of who they are. This person is changing multiple things, right? They're actually trying to rush doing it, Knight of Swords, to be able to catch up with you. I'm really interested to know if they succeed at that, right? If they succeed at making the changes, because you're all going to make a different decision. You're going to make the best decision for yourself. No judgment, right? At the bottom of the deck, we have settlement, okay? So they want to come together. They want to come to some form of an agreement, to compromise and bring this back together. Friendship is at the center of this soulmate card, and that's really what this person sees, right? Like, it's more than just a romance. Like, it's my homie, lover, friend. Like, they would be losing way more than a lover losing you. So I feel like that's why they're going ham. For those of you who don't speak Ebonics, that means hard as a motherfucker. Okay. They're going harder than a motherfucker, trying to catch up, trying to do what they need to do, finally, just so that they can get in the same room with you and have a conversation. They want to get on the same page with you, take accountability. I see all of the things. It's just a matter of time now, though. The timing is really the thing that's going to get it. So let's hop over to the extended, okay? Let's see the karmic debt that this person is scheduled to pay. That really is a big one, you guys, okay? We have the star card, so wish fulfillment is definitely at the forefront of their mind, but I absolutely need to know this wheel, right? I feel the wheel of fortune for you is moving in one direction. I need to make sure that this person's wheel is also going in the same direction. Karma can be both positive or negative, right? It can be positive in the way that you've learned your lessons and now it's time to get beauty for your ashes. And it can be negative in the sense that you have karmic debt to pay. You have been, leaving things behind that are low vibrational and toxic, right? There's hell to pay, so to speak. Being sure that the both of you are on the same karmic cycle is going to be very important. And that we will know that by looking at this person's karmic debt that is scheduled to be faced here in the near future. And if they have already faced that karmic debt, they will let us know that as well. I want to know what their purest feelings for you are moving forward, their intentions within that as well. Let's see if there are any regrets besides the ones that have shown up here today. And that's going to let us know how serious they are about this moving forward. We'll get their next steps, okay, and their purest intentions for those next steps. And then we will get the potential outcome, whether you decide to stay and engage this and see where this is going, especially for those of you who have a chance with this and there's no pressure. We will look at that, and then we will also look at those of you who are moving the fuck on, right? This could just be closure for some of you. So we will look at the outcome of that as well. Before we hop into the new love, I definitely want to know how you can prepare yourself to be sure that you are invisible to all low vibrational energies and people who are not on your karmic cycle, people who are not aligned with you. Don't even have them knocking at your door. Don't even let them notice you. Don't even be noticeable to them. How can you remain invisible to low vibrational toxic energies and people who are not on your level? I also would like to know how you can show up for yourself in terms of regaining optimism and healing, right, towards love, in order to ensure that you're making the best decisions for yourself in all areas of your life. Okay, we'll see what blockages might be there, and then we'll see how you can remove those. And then we will get into the new love. Who's coming in? Who are they? Only the good, only the new. How are they going to approach? What's their style like? How will you know who I'm talking about? What are they looking for? For real? For real? What are they actually looking for? Make sure they're not here to waste your motherfucking time. Okay? I would like to know what's the most attractive quality about this person, meaning what will you find most attractive about them, and what will they find the most attractive about you. And we will see how you will most likely meet this person. What will be the return on your investment if you decide to invest in this individual? What do you get out of the deal? What do you get back? What do they have to offer? What are they bringing to the table? What do you get out of this shit? Or should you just keep it moving? We will also see what their energy is like in and out of the boudoir. You're like, girl, what you want to be in my bedroom for? Y'all know I'm nosy. Okay. And then we will see the best possible outcome. Is there a chance for this to go all the way? Is there a chance for this to go into union and the longevity? What are the chances of that? Okay, before we move into the time frames, I want to know, how will you be signaled by the divine that you've met your divine counterpart? What is a specific sign or synchronicity that they would give to you to signal that you've met your person? Whether it's this new person, whether it's the old person, whoever. What is this sign or synchronicity to look for to be notified? Okay, a notification, a download from spirit that you have met your divine counterpart. We will then get into the time frames. We'll see when all of this is showing up, both old, new, and the divine counterpart, when that person will potentially show up in your life. And then we will get your advice, okay, on how you can yield the desired life of abundance, fulfillment, and happiness in all areas of your life in the least amount of time. So without further ado, click the like button, as well as the subscribe button and the notification bell. And I'm going to put the link for the extended reading down below in the description box. I'm going to see you guys over there. Let's go.